in. I'm your host, Yadi Robles, wife of Fred Robles of Rural Valley Meat Barbecue.
Hi, and I'm Sonia Tijerina, wife of Cruz, the legend Tijerina.
First, let's go ahead and give a thanks to our sponsors. We have a Real Valley Meat located on the corner of Border and 6th Street in Wasaco, Texas.
We also have the Boot Company Bar and Grill from Raymondville, Texas.
And also a big thank you to Employee Retirement Services of Wasaco, Texas. If you have any questions, you can ask for Liz Shamlin. And if you want to be a sponsor, go ahead and email us at bbqwives@yahoo.com.
And a big congratulations to the Grand Champions and Reserve Grand Champions of last week's competitions. Welcome to this week's Champions Row.
Our next guest is joining us live from San Antonio, where she resides. She's been cooking for a couple of years, but in this short time, and I say she, in this short time, has shown the world that she can really hang with the big boys.
She and her husband Tim make up the team Chupacabra. She's had a few grand championships, a couple of reserve grand championships, several top 10 finishes, a remarkable 6 first place jackpots, and we will be asking her about a recent big win. Please welcome Jackie Milligan. Hi, Jackie.
Hi, Jackie.
Okay, Jackie, so we're going to get down to the questions here. We know you've been a barbecue wife for a while now, with helping your husband, Tim. When did you decide to start your own team?
Team Chupacabra actually belongs to Alton Paris, which owns Chupacabra Rubs. And he was hosting the Chupacabra Throwdown in Beeville and needed a head cook. So Tim, my husband Tim, told Alton, well, Jackie will cook for you at that cook-off. And Alton called me and he says, are you serious? Would you like to do it? And I said, yeah, I'd like to do it. And so that was the start of a wonderful relationship. That started in 2017, and he later said, Jackie, if you want to do more cook-offs other than the Throwdown, just let me know. We'll sign you up. And sure enough, I only did a few, but I did really well. But last year, 2018, was a big year for us as Team Chupacabra. We did WFC in 2018. I did the Fire Woman Challenge in 2018. And I actually ranked 10th in Region 3 in the IBCA points chase. So that was a big year. For this year, 2019, I got to go to WFC again, and I actually won the Fire Woman Challenge. So every year, it just gets bigger and bigger, being head cook with Team Chupacabra.
Yeah, that sounds awesome.
That does.
And what I've seen, Alton is very supportive of a lot of different people. I see him with that little girl,
Raylan,
yes.
Raylan.
And so,
yeah, she's part of Team Chupacabra too.
Yeah.
He supports a lot of teams.
Yeah.
There's a lot of Chupacabra minions out there.
Yeah.
and everywhere.
Yeah.
Thank God for friends.
Yeah.
Jackie, tell me, how do you feel participating in such a male-dominated sport?
Well, it wasn't easy. From my viewpoint as a woman here in Texas, especially Texas, it's a male-dominated barbecue world. I didn't want to fail. I didn't want to get laughed at. So it was just like, here I am, this little old lady, and with a bunch of big guys. So I had to learn to set my fears aside and give it my all. So I think, and that's with anything. You have to go in with confidence and passion and dedication to get things set in order, to be successful in anything you do. So that's exactly what I've been doing. I've come a long way since my first cook-off, and I have some mentors that I look to for advice and support. I also like meeting other women that have the same passion as me. I see more and more of that at every cook-off I go to, and I'm meeting some incredible women along the way.
Yeah, we do too. We meet a lot of women in this sport that really love what they do, and it's nice to spend time talking to them and talking about things that we enjoy. Jackie, we see that Tim helping you now. In a sense, the roles are reversed. How does he feel about that?
He's actually very supportive. Like I say, he's the one that got me looped into this thing. So it's all his fault.
Yeah, he has to help.
He's very supportive. There's times where he has to ground me because my head gets too big. But yeah, he's very supportive. Very supportive.
Well, that's
he's the
great.
best. He's the best husband anyone could ever ask for.
That's sweet. Do you ever at times feel like you're excluded or at a disadvantage because you are a female?
No, actually, it's quite the opposite. A lot of my mentors, like I say, are men. Alton Paris, he's taught me a lot with, from the start, cooking beans. I also have Arnie Segovia as a mentor. He's great. I could go with him with a question, and he will take more than enough time to explain to me what he feels is going on with like a turn-in. There's also Clarence Joseph. That was that first class I ever took. That was my Mother's Day present 1 year, and he's awesome. He's not only a great mentor, but a good friend of mine. And then Andy Lugo, of course, he's my right-hand man. I get all my competition meets with him and with Meat Hustler, and I highly recommend him.
I think that's kind of like an overall thing, right, with barbecue, though.
Yes.
It's kind of like everybody's supportive of each other, and they help each other out in a sense. So
even though they're competitive, they do share.
Right.
I agree.
That's really neat to hear.
Jackie, there's so many different types of organizations and contests out there. We have IBCA, KCBS, SCA, World Food Championships, and I know that you participate in so many of these. What is your favorite type of contest that you have entered?
My favorite contest would be the World Food Championship Eat category, because that's where we get to use fancy plates and fresh flowers and create a beautiful platter. It's so different from the typical styrofoam box. It makes you think outside the box, and I like nice plates. I like going to Pier 1 shopping for nice plates, and I do a lot of online shopping. It's more work because you have to be a bit more creative,
and you always want to improve, right? Every time you go, you want to make it better than the last time, so you end up with all these. You end up with a bunch of plates.
Like, I got a lot of my things at HEB, surprisingly.
Yeah. Oh, is that right?
There's for the Fire Woman Challenge, I used the Texas Shape iron skillets, and I'll send you a picture of that. But yeah, it. When you see a plate you like and it speaks to you, you gotta go with it.
Yeah.
So when I first saw those, I was like, yes. I knew what I was doing. I had a plan, and they were talking to me like, take me. So I like shopping for nice, pretty things and fresh flowers on a platter.
Jackie, I have a question. Were you trained as a chef somewhere, or are you self-taught that you like to do all these garnishings?
No, I was self-taught.
Self-taught.
I've always, growing up, I liked watching Martha Stewart. I think she was like the bomb.com. I wanted to be like her when I grew up. Yeah, so I was self-taught with as far as like plating and what goes good together, but as far as cooking, it's all been through my husband, trial and error, seeing one thing, just changing things up a bit, seeing what tastes good, what doesn't. I'm self-taught. I do like to bake. I'm a good baker. I make the best crown apple rolled cheesecake out there. I'll have to show y'all how to do it one time. Or
You might want to send a picture of that.
But yeah, I want a couple of first place with that dessert category.
It sounds delicious.
Sounds really good.
That sounds very artistic and fun. I can see why you would gravitate to that as your answer.
It's an intense weekend.
Hardcore.
Yeah, because if you keep advancing, it's what, Jackie, like 4 days that you're cooking? It's like 3 or 4 days? Yeah. Now, going into the type of equipment that you use, Jackie, what's your preference in barbecue pits?
Well, for competition, it's got to be pit maker. We have, on our trailer here at the house, we have a sniper. That's an offset firebox, and we also have a safe, which is an upright smoker. And I am very OCD when it comes to counting coals that go into the safe. I know exactly how many coals will last me for how long. It's very user friendly, and the guys at Pitmaker with Victor, George, and Julio, they are really good friends of mine, and they are very supportive with my barbecue journey. And for here at home, it's the Traeger.
Oh yeah.
I got a Traeger for my birthday from a fellow cooker, a fellow mentor, and I named my Traeger pit, Hot Mama, because she is beautiful and she is the bomb.com.
I love Traeger. I tell everybody it's like an oven outside. You know, instead of getting my oven dirty inside the house, I use the Traeger.
Yeah.
It's just it's awesome.
Turn it on, walk away.
You could do everything in it. I do macaroni and cheese in it.
Mm-hmm.
I'll do dessert in it. I'll cook meat in it. So I love it. I love it.
Yeah.
Jackie, in all of the contests that you've done, I'm sure there's some things that get on your nerves. What is the most annoying thing about barbecue competitions?
First thing would be we don't have an RV, so if at a cook-off, if there's a hotel nearby, we'll stay at a hotel. But most of the time, we'll either just stay under the canopy and
go camping.
But yeah, we'll camp out, which that's not fun. But with that being said, there's other teams out there that will party all night long, and they don't respect the no noise curfew. They could be really loud, and you don't get any sleep. So, and I need sleep.
Yes.
So, otherwise, it just puts me in a bad mood all day.
Yeah. Because you have to be up early to
and
put
rested.
your meat on and all that. So
yeah.
And rested.
I cook hot and fast. I don't need to stay up all night to cook.
Tim, Christmas is coming up. I think you should start looking at a new trailer for Jackie. She deserves it. I think so.
I think she should wake up in the morning to a trailer with a big red bow.
Yeah. Okay, Jackie. So what's next for Jackie and Team Chupacabra?
Well, we have actually the rest of the year booked with either competitions or Walmart food demos that I was given the opportunity to do with World Food Championships. So if we're not competing, I'm doing a demo. This weekend, Tim will be competing. He'll be head cook for Team Chupacabra at the Waxahachie Throwdown, or Showdown, I should call it. Waxahachie Showdown. And I am actually doing a 3-day food demonstration with Walmart for Jennifer Gardner's, the movie star. She's starting a program through Walmart. It's called Community Table. Mm-hmm. So there are actual recipes, not like the demos I've been previously done, like appetizers. This is more like a meal plan demo. So it's a little more intensive, and that's this Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So I'm really happy about that. I'm excited what the recipes are gonna have to pan out.
So if you're in the San Antonio area, go look for Jackie at the Walmarts. There's a bunch of Walmarts there. Jackie, which one are you at?
Oh, it's the Walmart on Ellison Road here in San Antonio, which Ellison Road is right before 1604.
Okay, so you heard that. If you're in the area, go visit Jackie on the weekends. That's where she'll be with her demos.
The community table. Sounds good.
We wish you good luck in everything that you're going to do from here on out, and just we're supporting you in whatever you're doing. And as we started this talk show, right, to highlight people like you, people that are stepping out, like you said, of your comfort zone to go and compete in a sport that perhaps wasn't intended to be for women. I think a lot of people didn't think women could do it. That's just my opinion, right? But this is the whole purpose of this show, is to highlight women like you that are stepping out and actually taking it, owning it, doing well, beating the guys. You're out there doing it. You're living the dream for all of us, Jackie, and we love you. Good luck in everything that you're doing. And if there's ever anything in the future that you want us to mention on the show, or you want to come back on to introduce something that you're coming out with, we'd be happy to have you again.
Yes.
Oh, that sounds so great. Thank you so much, ladies. I feel incredibly honored to be amongst an amazing group of strong, dedicated women like you guys.
Thank you.
Totally awesome. Yes, thank you. And like I say, these kits, they're coming out now. They're user-friendly. Don't be afraid to use them. Go for it, ladies.
We're trying to take the fear out of some of this barbecue process. And that's one of our goals as a BBQ Wives group. Thank you for coming on the show, and thanks for keeping it saucy, Jackie. You are a saucy little thing in San Antonio.
Yeah,
you are.
Thank you so much. Really appreciate that.
Thank you so much for joining us. Thank you to everybody who's shared and liked our videos, and keep it saucy.
I think it was a saucy show.
It was.
I tell you what, I really enjoyed talking to Jackie. Of course, we only filmed so much, but we spoke to her even more at length. And she's just a really smart woman. And I really enjoyed talking to her, and I really admire her for stepping out of her comfort zone, like you mentioned. And also something I had never thought about was her seeing more women in this competition. I think she touched upon something. I think that the equipment in competitions now gives women equal footing with men, because you're not out there with those big hair burners, turning on firewood anymore. It's different. She mentioned Traeger's, different kinds of pits, Pitmaker, and then there's a lot of other great companies out there making these barbecue pits that are so user friendly. Yeah. And I think that has helped a lot, and I thought that was really smart for her to mention.
Yeah, she's very inspiring, because I say that because I know that she started doing this. She doesn't really have that long that she's been competing. That her name is the head cook name, and for her to everything that she's accomplished in the last 2 years that she's solely been competing, I just think it's very impressive. It's very impressive and inspiring.
And you can hear the love and the passion that she has for what she does.
She really enjoys it.
I admire her.
Yes. And thank you so much for joining us, for watching our interview with Jackie Milligan. And join us again next time for, I don't know what's next, some saucy tips and tricks. I think that'll be our next episode.
Yes.
Also, we'll
Liz
be
will be doing some more saucy
Yes.
tips. She's good.
And also, we will be at Waxahachie Showdown. I'll have some shirts for sale. So come by our spot. Not sure what spot I'm at, but I'll
Be on the
post it.
site.
Yeah. I'll post it. So I'll have some shirts for sale. So thank you so much for joining us.
And remember,
Stay
and remember,
keep it saucy.